Education and clarity are the core of his work. Thank you very much, Mr. Iwanji, once again for joining in. And before I request you to formally proceed, folks, just a quick housekeeping items. This is going to be an interactive session, and this is a live session, so you feel free to raise your hand. There's a hand icon available on your webinar console. If you raise your hand, we can always request you to unmute yourself and you can ask the questions. And the modus operandi is that Mr. Manji will deliver this keynote webinar and we'll reach in the end for the Q&A to make it an interactive experience for all of us. And also be informed that we are live streaming this to Hyder TV, and this is being recorded. So all the questions that you're asked, it is going to be in the public domain. So with that note, once again, I would like to request Mr. Javed Manji to please proceed, and if you could kindly share your screen so we can formally commence the webinar from your side.
Anybody can see my screen?
Yes, sir, we can. And if I may request the audience, if they can turn off their microphone and videos till we reach the Q&A, and then feel free to unmute yourself once we reach to the interactive session. Thank you very much.
Perfect. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to speak with you today about a topic that has the power to transform lives, families, and entire community. Financial literacy and smart investing. We live in a world where money touches every part of our lives, our housing, our education, our health, our dreams. Yet many people move through life without a roadmap, reacting to financial challenges instead of being prepared for them. Financial literacy isn't about being wealthy. It's about understanding how money works, so you are in control, not the other way around. Financial literacy begins with the simple principle: spend less than you earn, protect what you have, prepare for the unexpected, grow money for the future. These are the foundation that separates financial stress from financial confidence. But one of the most powerful tool you can use to build that confidence in investing. Investing isn't only for the rich, it isn't complicated, and it isn't gambling. Investing is simply the act of letting your money work for you. So one day you don't have to work as hard for your money. You know, somebody said to me one day, today you save the money, tomorrow money will save you. So think of it, it is this way. Every dollar you earn has a job. You can either spend it today or you can give it to the opportunity to grow, multiply, and secure your future with the right guidance, the right habit, and the right mindset. A small, consistent investment can grow into life-changing wealth. Most people don't fail financially because they are not smart. They fail because no one ever taught them the rule of money. Rule like this: pay yourself first before paying the bills. Build an emergency funds so life doesn't catch you off guard. Use insurance to protect your income and your family. Invest early and consistently, even if you start small. Avoid unnecessarily debts that steals from your future. Learn, ask questions, and seek expert guidance. Because you don't need to know everything, you just need to start. Financial literacy is not a one-time lesson. It's lifetime journey. And the early we begin, more empowered we become. Imagine a world where every family understands how money grows, how to protect their wealth, and how to pass knowledge to the next generation. That is how community rise. And that is why we are here today, to shift from surviving to thriving, to move from uncertainty to confident, to take control of our financial future. One informed decision at a time. Financial literacy is not just skills, it is gift. And it is the foundation of wealth, security, and freedom. So today we are going to talk about how the money works. Let me do the slideshow. Okay. This slideshow is not going.
Yeah, it's moving now, sir.
It's moving? Okay.
Yeah, if you see the next slide, oh, we're seeing your desktop, maybe wallpaper right now.
Okay, just give me a second. Let me do it again. Okay, now it's working. Thank you very much. So who we are? We are leading company in North America, fastest growing, currently licensed in all provinces in Canada and all 50 states in US, including Puerto Rico. With more than 50 insurance and wealth management companies under our belt, we are able to provide you with lowest cost, highest value services. We have over 50 companies in who is our strategic partners. Through our expert financial analysis, you are going to receive a free step-by-step map to help you reach your financial goal. Fully customized, fully confident. All these our strategic partners like SSQ, La Capital, CPP, Empire Life, IA Financial Group, Humania, Assumption, Boniva, you name it. We have all the companies and more. And we can serve and we can give you more options. And what we do? In our umbrella, we do all the life insurance, life protection, critical illness, children insurance plan, disability plan, health and dental insurance, all kind of super visas, final expense, everything. In the investment side, we do segregated fund through RRSP, TFSA, and retirement planning, you name it, pension plan, we can do all the. We have the expert who can do the debt consolidation, refinancing, consumer proposal, that consolidation. And this time of the years, we have a lot of people who wants to consolidate their debts. We have an expert in referral program like a mortgage solution, home and auto, business insurance, tenant insurance, liability insurance. All these we do. So the question is, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. But what is the next best time? I think today is now. So you can save your future. As I said, you save money, money will save you. And that's how it works. How the life insurance works. But before life insurance, do you know the X-curve concept? Law of decreasing responsibility, law of building wealth. So when we start our journey, we are young, we have more responsibility. and low income. But as we grow, our responsibility reduce, kids are growing up, what happens? Our wealth is grown. But if our life is short, if I die today, what is for my family? What I'm going to leave for my family? I should rather leave something than debts. Most of the people here, they have a lot of debts, mortgage, line of credit. We don't even tell our family how much money we have already. People, they are asking. And same thing, we can secure our lives through protection of your debts, protection of your life. All the risk you can transfer. There is a way. Or if, what happens? If I live longer than I expect, where the money come from? Do you think we are going to be taken care of without money? No way. So either way, if my life is short or I'm living too long, both ways, I need something. I need something for my family. I need something for my loved one. And who is going to give me? Nobody. So I need myself to help myself. Believe me or not, I've seen families, they have a lot of problems. Although sometimes we have the life insurance. But do you think that life insurance is the proper one? I don't know. This is my family. I earn the money. I provide food, clothing, shelter, school, medicine, all other things to my family. If something happened to me, I fall, disabled, in this snow, what is going to happen to my family? Without any protection, without any life insurance. Or recto verso, something happened to my wife. What is going to happen? How I'm going to take care of my kids? They need somebody to take care of it if my wife cannot. So we have to protect, we have to learn how, if something happened to me, I have the protection of life insurance or something else, whatever you have, you have to be confident that if after me, my life or my family is going to be supported. Believe me or not, life insurance helps support your family financial need as if you are still here. Same thing to your spouse. So protect. Sooner or later we need. When I had, this is just a small story I want to tell you. It's not part of my presentation, but when I had an aneurysm, I have a brain aneurysm, active brain aneurysm. And when it happened, and doctor told me you have not much time left. But Alhamdulillah, Mala ka shukr, I'm still here. But so at that time, I was worried about my family. If something happened, I had nothing in 2018. And after the illness, after this condition, nobody wants to give me the life insurance. And still I cannot get because I'm too late. And whatever I got is expired because I didn't have the proper life insurance. Have you ever purchased life insurance before? If not, what is going to happen if something, when I die? Minimum, this funeral expense is close to like $10,000 to $15,000. My family, what is going to happen? They are going to beg, or I should leave something for them. We have to be very much careful. We have to know what we are doing it. Wrong kind of insurance. As I said, I had insurance. After 20 years, is expired. I didn't have. 82% of the Canadian own the wrong kind of insurance, including me. I didn't know at that time. And when I knew it was too late, because I had a medical condition now, nobody wants to give me. Why we need it? Yes, our family relies on our income. So we have to replace our income somehow, somewhere, something. It's not, I'm talking about life, anything you give to your family, anything, everything, because we love them, right? And that's how it works. And what is the probate? You know, probate, the most consequences happen after the death is the taxes. Taxes which I am paying, which I'm not even here to tell them, to tell CRA that this is not for me. I should not be paid, but I have to pay because I am not here and because I didn't plan accordingly. So what is going to happen? Disaster. Family is going into disasters. To protect with anything, as I said, whatever, you have investment, you have protection or anything, I should know that my family is safe and they have replacement of, definitely you cannot replace your life, but yeah, it's at least something. When they do the Fatiha, they will at least say that, oh, okay, Manji's left something for me. Or he didn't left anything. For next 20, 30, 40 years. If I'm 60, my wife is 55. If something happened to me today, they have 30 years down the road, because the average age in Canada is 85 for women, 80 is for men. So if I can take that age, she will live next 30 years. It's not that she's not going to do Fatiha, but still they will consider, oh, this guy didn't left me anything. And they will struggle every single day for rest of the life. Retirement planning. We are blessed to be living in Canada. When we are older, we may be eligible for receiving the Canada Pension Plan. In 2024, the maximum monthly amount you could receive as a new recipient starting after age 65 was total to $1,364. Pension is only 700 something, plus 700 old age benefit and all together. Do you think 1,400 is enough? It's not enough. Believe me or not, the way the things are going up, the inflation, devaluation of the money. Year ago, everything was like, let's say bread was $1, now it's $2. Everything is 100% gone up. Still, the government is saying the increment or devaluation is only 7%. It's not. It's way higher. So what we have to do? If you have a low income, you can get something guaranteed supplement. GIS. Is it enough? The question is it enough? No, it's not enough. Retirement years. In a happy scenario, what happens? Your home is paid off. You are getting government pension and you have a retirement investment. This is the happy scenario. How many people you've seen that when they are already retired and they are not paying the mortgage? How many people? I don't see anybody. Maybe 1 out of 1,000. Everybody is paying mortgage after the retirement. If this is like this, do you think is it stable? No. So ask the question, which one would you rather be? This side or this side? When I talk to the people every single day, and there's the same question I ask over and over and over. They want to be. Everybody wants to go to the heaven. Nobody wants to die. So that's what it is. I don't know. Okay, rule of 72. The concept, this rule created by Einstein. What the rule says, any growth, you get like 2%, 3%, whatever the rate of return you get, divided by 72. Whatever the answer come, that many year your money to be double. Let's say government bank is giving you 2%, divided by 72. Next 30 years, your money will be double. Sorry, 36 years. I'm sorry, 36 years. Do we have 36 years? Let's say 4%, divided by 72. Answer is 18. Your 10,000 will be double after 18 years, and the 36 years, rule of 72, your money will be 20, and then is going to be 40. Let's calculate for 6%. Divided by 72, 12. Your money will be double, 1, 2, 3, 3 times. If you get 8%, every 9 years, your money will be double. But if we don't plan, do we think we can get this? No. There's the tragedy, 90%, 95% people, they are broke because they didn't plan. It's not that they were not saving it. People, they are saving it, but they have not planned accordingly. If you have a choice, which one you are going to prefer? Rate of return 4%, 6%, or 8%? Definitely 8%. We have to go. Our aim and dream is what? I can take most out of my money. And that's why people, they are struggling. Canadians, they are struggling left and right because of lack of knowledge. There is 26% chances of retire with less than 1,000 in your bank account at the age of 65 after working 40 years. You know, Warren Buffett used to say that people in North America work 40 years with 40 hours a week, and they don't have $40 in their account. That's what he said. I know people, they are saving, could be more. Canadian household own an average of 1.71 for every dollar of disposable income. 58% of Canadian women who are nearly retirement, she say they have no plan to retire at all. 70% of Canadians are concerned about not having enough money. All these things, they are still old. Now, this research in 2025 is 96% of Canadians, they are broke when they come to the age of retirement. How many? 96%. People, they are still broke. So what we need army of people to show them, teach them, educate them, or whatever you can name it. We should help our community to bring them to the level, at least they have something in their pocket. They have something to say that, yeah, I know how to invest. I know how to do things better. That's all. This matters. So the question is, before we go to what we do and how we can help you, you can ask yourself a question. Are you suffering from financial losses? Are you concerned about your bills, your debts, lack of saving and investment, lack of preparation of your children post-secondary education, not having enough protection in the case of disability, long-term illness, or even that? Do you support children or aging parents? Are you concerned about the future of your job? How many people they can say that my job is secure, next 20 years, I'm not going anywhere? Nobody can say. So what we have to do, at least we have to know what is the emergency fund, how we can save something on the side. So at least something happened to my job, to myself, my family is not suffering for next 10, 15 months or year. Protection. We can show you how we can protect our lives, how we can protect our money, how we can transfer our risk. That elimination, how fast we can do. Every Canadian, they are retiring with the debts, huge. Mortgages, huge. And it's not that they were not saving it. You can ask from 18 to 55 years old, every person, he will say that I'm saving the money. From 55 to 60, their responsibility is so high, they have withdrawn all the money from there. And what happened? They have nothing when they get to the age 65. Investment and saving, goals and dreams. So guys, think about it. If you have any question, please feel free to ask me. This is I have my email, my phone number. You can call me anytime. You can email me anytime if you want. And what I can say that I will try to help. We can help each other. I'm not saying that I'm very much expert, but I can say that I've learned through all these 10, 15 years in my life to help somebody, at least to help myself. So if you have any question, please feel free to ask me anytime. And there is this one, I was reading it. It's a very good speaker, Muhammad Abdul Aziz. He's a Al-Azhar University graduate. I think he's going to be very good. I'm going to join. You can join them also. And it's going to be very good. Please feel free to ask me any question if you want, anything. Or if you don't want, and means later in future, if you can ask, please. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Manji, for an excellent webinar. Quite learning. We must save and protect ourselves. The lesson that I learned from the session. And folks, we are now open for the question and answers. To ask the question, you could either raise your hand and unmute yourself, or you could equally put your question in the chat box. If you could see at the bottom of your webinar console, there is, there are certain icons. You can, put your question in the chat box, and I'll be happy to read them over on your behalf. So we have a question from Brother Sayyid Musa, who's raised your hand. Brother Musa, please
Hi,
unmute yourself and ask the question. Yeah.
Yeah, hi, how are you? Excellent presentation, Mr. Manji. You're really rocking. I have one question regarding investments. As you said, we should be very careful in our investments, and like that. My question is that what strategies we should use to protect our capital during market? We don't know the market downturns. So how can we protect our clients' investments to reduce the market downturn at the time of market downturns?
Yeah, it's a very good question. Let me show you a small thing. You see, whenever we are investing, our aim and goal is what? I can get most out of my money, right? But do you think we can get most of our money? Hello?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. I just wanted to share my screen, and we can go from there. Yeah. So most outer, but we don't get, because we are worried about wherever we are putting, is my money safe? Because I work very hard for my money. Is my money is going to grow? If I'm going to put into the bank, what happens? Maximum you can get GIC, or you can get investment like mutual fund, stock market. Do you think it's safe? No, it's not safe. If you can see the safety, you don't get the growth. If you see the growth, you don't get the safety. Protection and tax advantage. Up to now, I've talked to like thousands of people. They don't have even concept. Oh, can we save? Can we protect our money also? while we are saving? Yes. Can we do the tax advantage of our money? Yes, we can do. There is a way. Okay. So for example, if you put into the bank, that means you are keeping the seeds in your hands. It's not going to grow. And if you go onto this one hit, and you can see that last 20 years, every year you get at least 2 hits, 2 ditches when the market goes down, and to come back again, it takes at least 5, 6, 7, 8 months. And if you have an aggressive one, sometimes it takes more time. So your money is balanced around between 6, 7% only. What happens? 7% is inflation. So we have a high risk of dropping money. I had mutual fund. I didn't knew in the beginning how to take care of my money. It went almost half. I lost half of my capital because I didn't know. My advisor never called me. You know, the concept of investing before 20 years or 30 years back, you invest and forget. It's not anymore. It's not. Nowadays, if you are investing, even you buy a cell phone, let me give you an example. If you buy a cell phone, brand new iPhone 17, after 4 months, what it says? You have to update your software. So why we are not updating our investment? Where is our lives are attached to that? Once we put the money, and whoever the advisor is, why they are not calling me in like 2 months, 3 months and show you that Mr. Manji, your money is gone down. What to do? No advisor. So we have to wait. Instead of waiting to the advisor, we have to take care of our money. We have to show them, go to the advisor, Mr. Manji, what happened to my money? Why is not growing? You have to do something. And the same rule of 72, when you know rule of 72 and you know these 4 concepts, definitely you are not going to lose, I can guarantee you.
Well, that's very useful. You know, we all need to update our softwares, as Mr. Manji said. So
Exactly, yeah.
That was
Because
brilliant.
you are hard and earn money. So
Yeah.
when? If not today, then when?
Exactly. That's the right time. So let me move to another question in the chat box from Brother Ali. Mr. Manji, the question is, should I contribute in RRSP as joint RRSP with spouse or individual RRSP? Answer for both scenarios, if wife is working or a homemaker.
It's a very good question. In fact, I'm doing the same thing. When we started, when I come and when I learned in 2015, 16, that how the spousal RRSP worked. My wife was at that time was not working and now is working as a part-time. So her tax bracket is very low. So what I did, I didn't have much, but whatever I was doing I was doing spousal RRSP. So what happens after 3 years, spouse can withdraw that money on her tax bracket. If you have 42% or 45% tax bracket and your wife has got 12% or 18%, think about it, how much money you can make. Even you withdraw every 3 years and just put it back, that also give you $3,000 to $4,000. So you are not going to go wrong, but you should know the concept of investment. That's why I said, if we know how the money works, you see that Donald Trump, what he says, well, how much he paid for his tax 3 years back, the last time when he came, 7,000 or something. And then when somebody asked him, he said, you make a laws and I take advantage of it. We have everything here, but if we don't take advantage, then it's not their fault, it's our fault, because I didn't know. So I didn't took the advantage of, I could have taken it. So there's so many ways. We are in a beautiful country. There's all the laws are there, all the things are there. But if you don't know, then I'm sorry, and that's why we are losing it. And that's why 96% Canadian, they are broke when they get to age of retirement. But every corner of the street, you can see one bank, and banks are growing. You can see every year, every quarter, they are announcing that they make that much money. And every Canadian, up to 96%, they are broke. Why? Lack of planning and lack of knowledge. It's not that you don't know. Sometimes you know, but it's missed somewhere in the mind. We have so many things. We have to take care of our family. We have to take care of our things. Job pressure, family pressure. Maybe it's not clicking. So if we can ask somebody, it's nothing wrong with to asking somebody that, hey Manji, can you please explain me how I can get help to my family?
Great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Excellent answer. There's another one. With the rising cost of tuition, many parents in our community are worried about their children's future education. So can you explain the benefits of the RESP, Registered Education Saving Plan, and specifically how the government grants work? Is it free money that we are leaving on the table if we don't open one today? Or?
You see, government give you anything is for our benefit, but on the other hand, government takes every penny out of you when they give you. So let's example, you are saving $100. Government give you a grant of 20%, which is $20. You have $120. You know how the grant works? Government give you 20% grant, maximum to $500 every year, and maximum to $7,200 in 18 years. If you want to get maximum out of it, you have to deposit $2,500. That means you have to deposit $208 per month. So what happens? 7,200 finishes in 14 years. Next 4 years, you don't get anything. And on the other hand, whatever you are depositing plus the growth plus the grant altogether, let's say you invested $40,000, 7,200 government give you, almost 50,000. They give you 20% maximum to 7,200. Now, when the child is taking it out, he is paying the tax, you know that. Most of the children, 5 years, 10 years back, they were not working it. As soon as they come to the university, they have to pay very minimum because they were not working it. But now the concept is changed. Every parents, they need support. So as soon as our children, they goes to the high school, as soon as they are 18 plus, they start working. As soon as before they come into the university, so they have got a small tax bracket, plus they withdraw this one. So their tax bracket is little bit higher. No, whatever, even they are not working, still they are paying tax onto 50,000 or whatever you contributed, plus the growth, plus the grant. So it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. 20% is quite good amount. But if you wisely distribute, you don't have to pay those tax. If you know how to avoid small here, small there will be tons of saving you can make, and that saving can bring your future much better.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We have another one from Brother Musa again, who's raised a hand. So, Brother Musa, please do unmute yourself.
Because the presentation is very excellent, and I want to avail maximum awareness of that. Actually, Mr. Manji, your presentation covers both actually insurance and investment as well. So my question is that what I noted with some clients, that sometimes, when an insurance makes sense as an investment, I mean, how can a client or a customer should decide whether this I am doing the insurance is become my investment, or I should do an investment separately? I mean, what is the correlation between investment and insurance?
Yeah, it's a very good question. And people, they don't know. Even sometimes most of the people, their concept is, I'm going to buy a life insurance for 20 years, 30 years. And once the 30 years finish is done, like what I did, and I failed to protect my family. And now I cannot do that because of my health issues. You see, every dollar you invest, whether it's an insurance, whether it's an investment, every dollar goes towards somewhere, right? They are investing. Insurance company, when they receive your dollar, they invest. So why don't you can do such a way that your life is protected as well as you are getting something out of it? So we can do combination of investment and the life insurance. That way, whatever the money you spend for the life insurance is recovered with your investment, and plus you get the growth out of it. And you have the life insurance, which is increasing every day, every month, every year, together with your investment. So, as I said, whenever you do investment, whether it's an insurance or investment, you have to do smart investment where you can get both, combination of both. So at least your family, your loved one will be easier when something happened to me. And that's what we are looking for.
Great. Thank you. Thank you very much, Musa, for posing the question. Let's move to another one from Brother Zaim Jaffrey, who has raised a hand. Brother Jaffrey, could you please unmute yourself and ask the question? Yes, Brother Zaim Jaffrey.
Yes. Yeah, sure. So, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum.
Mr. Javed, Mr. Manji, actually, I wanted to ask as a newcomer, what's the best possible route that a newcomer can take, can follow, so they'll be in a best possible situation at the time of retirement if they are starting their new life at a certain age and they have 20 plus years till retirement. So what would be the best possible route that they would take from the investment perspective? And so can you elaborate on that, please?
Yeah, sure. As I said earlier, our financial need analysis, which can make you build you a complement, customized plan that will work for you for next rest of the life and for your family life. So we have to sit down with you. We have to see how the minimum you can invest and maximum you can get out of it. So every plan has to be customized with family to family. So I know that you are not going to tell me how much you are going to invest, and I'm not going to tell you how much you are going to get at this time. But yeah, you have my number. You can get the number. I can again share my screen, and then what we can do, we can build, customize for you, and that way we can bring you whatever possible way we can do for you. Let me so there's my number, and plus you can ask the organization. They will be. And one more thing I want to really announce this, that we do will preparation, that I have a template. I spent almost 8 months to make this template, and I'm going to give it to the organization. They will put into their website or wherever, and it's all free of cost. You don't need any thing to pay. You just have to read all the CRA rules and regulation are there, and all the things are there that this organization will put into their website, and you can get free of charge. There will be no cost at all. involved into that will preparation.
That's great, folks. We will be coordinating later on post this webinar, so you will get to hear about the template that Mr. Manji has referred to. There's another question in the chat box, which is from Brother Ali. Is my company matches RRSP, but then I'm bound to invest in the funds they have chosen. Is this a good deal?
You see, I'm with Yoke Region Transit since last 20 years. I'm working with that, and that's what they do. So whatever they are matching is 100%. Of course, you are not getting the investment funds or anything. It's not in your hand. And when you are going to leave the job, it's going to go into locked in. Or sometime if it's RRSP, you can do individual RRSP as well. But you are bound to do that. And the good part is you are getting 100% from the company. The bad part is you don't have nothing in your hand. So the growth is very little, very minimal. Most of the time you see between 1%, I've seen different client to 6-7% as max. And sometimes it goes down, up and down. If you see in the good scenarios, in a good days, you will see, oh, it's growing 6, 7, 8, 9%. But in a bad scenario, your money is gone down. So it's in the mutual fund stock market, those funds. So it goes up and down. So eventually, if you can see your money and whatever the contribution you get, if you collect all together from the day one to now, hardly you get 1 or 2%. But the charm is you are getting 100% from the company or whatever you are. For example, you are putting 1%, they are putting 0.5%. You are putting 1%, they are putting 1% or 2% or whatever. But you are getting 100%, so nothing wrong. And it's growing, right? By force. So which is good. I think it's good.
So thank you very much. And there's a supplementary one from Brother Ali. Is buying a house better retirement investment and paid as soon as possible, or investing in funds?
No, you see, the first house is always better to get, because you need the shelter, right? So our concept, like Indian community, our Pakistani community, or even Canadian, first thing the concept is to invest into the house, and nothing wrong with that. Investing in the house, because eventually your equity is going to go higher and higher, and those investments are by force investment. So you have to pay, whether you have to do the second job or third job, you have to pay. So those investments are by force investment, which is good in future. Definitely you have some equity. That's what it is. When I have 5 kids, my 3 of them, they were going into the university at one time. One of them, he was in medical school. His only expense, his one expense was 9,600 American dollar, because he was in Curacao. If somebody here is children, they are going to the university in Caribbean, you know how much expenses are there. My expenses were so high. My mortgage was finished, almost done. I had only 200,000 left, become 900,000 because of those. I didn't have, and I didn't want them to lose education. So I had to, every 2 years, I had to take money, because I did the HELOC, and I used to keep borrowing from HELOC. And it became, because 4 years university was close to like $600,000.
Wow.
So equity is always good. It will pay you off one day. And that's what happened to me. Yeah, at that time, I didn't know this, how I can do the smart investment. That was before I started this.
Wow.
But home is always, equity is always good, right? It's by force investment.
Okay. All right. Thank you. We have another one on the side on the debt management. Before we talk about investing, many people are carrying debt, whether it's a credit cards, car loans, or student lines of credit. At what interest rate percentage should someone focus on paying down debt aggressively versus starting to invest? Is there a specific threshold?
The first thing, if you take my advice, you eliminate all the debts. You have to, because you are getting 10, let's say 12% in your investment, but you are paying 19, 20 or 29% on your credit card. Is it wise? Do you think? No, I don't think so. So first thing, you have to eliminate all these debts as soon as possible, as much as you can do, and whatever you can do for that. If you have to do the second job, you have to do the third job, but you have to eliminate that. That's the only way your life will be better, your family life will be better in future. Because once you eliminate, no matter, as I said, no matter what you do, you know, one of the video I was watching on the other day, that's what they said, that your 8 hours of work, 8 hours your rest and with your family, whatever the third 8 hours you spend, how you spend, that determine your future. So you have to do in that 8 hours, take 4 hours, 5 hours, whatever. You think you can be advisor, financial advisor, you think you can be mortgage broker, you think you can be IT specialist or anything, everything, you do something, you bring something to eliminate and then start saving.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Brother Musa, you have another question, please.
Sorry, I am bothering again and again.
No
No
worries at
problem.
all.
It's
Please.
not bothering, it's good. People are learning, right? So
My question is same related to the RESP and the one asked someone else before. Actually, the thing is that is it advisable to invest 10 years, 15 years in RESP and paying, although we will get return by the government in terms in shape of grant. But my question is that is it not better to we decide our investment and put in segregated funds and other funds and manage instead of paying to government in the hope that government will give us best? What is the wise decision to do our own investment portfolio or to invest in RESP like to get some grant in future?
so RESP also, you can control your investment. You can do into
Oh,
segregated fund, you can control, and you can
okay.
make as much as you want to make.
So you mean
That's why
our
I said you should know how the smart investment work, how you can make it little better. I'm not saying that you can be overnight, you can be know everything. Nobody knows everything. I don't know nothing. I know only 10% of whatever I can answer you. But whatever, gain little experience every single day, single week, every month, every year. So at least you know that you are not going to lose anything. We are working for our money not to lose. So not to lose, you have to learn on the side little bit. So
Okay.
you should not lose your money.
So paying to government, we can choose our own fund by our own, you mean, and paying RESP because I didn't do it before any RESP.
Yeah,
So
you can invest the way
okay,
you want to invest,
okay, great.
and you can make more money out of it. Same thing like other investment like RRSP, TFSA.
Okay.
You can use that RESP as well.
Okay. I thought government decides where they need to spend
No,
our
government
money.
not decide.
Okay.
Government decide how much they want to get from out of you. So they
Okay.
decide for that one, but they
Okay.
don't decide how much you are going to make. Is on all up to you.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. And another one, for the average person who isn't financially savvy, what are the specific red flags that should make us walk away from an insurance or investment agent? Conversely, what are the green flags that show they are trustworthy?
This is all you see that's the problem with whatever happening for last 2, 3, 4, 5 years, that we being an advisor, I'm blaming all of us, that we were so greedy that we, instead of helping people, what we did, we was taking advantage of it, and I was the one of the person who get hit from that one. As I said, When I bought the life insurance, person he gave me, oh, this is the best one. I was paying $80 for 500,000 life insurance. And when the time comes when it was expiring and when I went to get another one, because of my health issues, somehow that policy was expired. I couldn't get because I didn't knew till it expired. And then when I went to buy another one for 100,000 life insurance was $967, which I cannot afford. I was paying $86 for 500,000 20 years back. Now they were asking me to pay 400,000 life insurance for 960 some dollar or 70 some dollar. So I was also one of the person who has been hit from some of our because lack of education. That's why I said if we know how the insurance works and how the investment works, and that's why I'm here today. I have no intention to sell something or I have no intention. I just wanted to, our community should know whatever they are doing, they should not lose from anything. From any penny they are going to invest or put towards the protection, they should not lose any money. And that's what it is.
Yes. Fair enough. Fair enough. But just to add on to it, Mr. Manji, for my own personal consumption as well.
Yeah, sure.
If I'm sitting down with a potential advisor for the first time, I mean, what are the top 3 questions I should ask them to determine if they are qualified to handle my personal or my family's financial future? I mean, like, if you can give me like 3 questions.
So first thing you are going to say means wherever you are investing, whether, okay, he said life insurance I'm buying. So you should ask where is going to be invested. Is it not going to be invested somewhere which I don't like it? Maybe somewhere it goes towards the war or towards the weeds or towards something where they are going to invest. If we are working with the company where their most of their assets goes towards those funds, what happens?
Yeah.
So which I don't like it. So I don't want to do those. So the advisor should have to have enough knowledge to let me know that, yeah, once you ask, or where my investment will be. I'm investing, let's say $25 only. How is going to be invested? What is going to be my rate of return approximate? Which company you are going to put, and what is the company reputation?
Okay.
Yeah. So without that, how you are going to give them something which they are not even qualified to do that?
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you very much, folks. And Mr. Manji, thank you very much, first of all, to you for sparing the time out of your busy schedule to deliver this webinar, which indeed turned out to be quite an interactive experience for all of us. We had a number of questions, and thank you all of those who participated and joined and made it interesting and intriguing for all of us by asking very interesting questions. Any concluding remarks, Mr. Manji, would you like to give before we dismiss out?
Yes, definitely. Thank you very much for your time and attention today. Financial literacy is not about being rich overnight. It's about making informed, confidential decision that protect your future. I'm just going to say thank you very much for giving me opportunity to help myself and learn more from different people, different ideas, and different thoughts. I really appreciate it. Thanks, everyone. Thank you very much. There is my number there, and organizers also, they have my number. So please feel free to call me if you need to ask any question, anything. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much once again, Mr. Manji, and we really appreciate once again on behalf of Dr. Abbas, I would like to thank you once again for a wonderful presentation and quite useful information for all of us. The buzzword, or the keyword that I learned, and I hope everybody learned, is protection. And I believe you very well and eloquently explained it all in a very friendly manner and very easy manner for us all of us to understand. So thank you very much, Mr. Manji. And folks, please be informed, Abbas has been arranging webinars every week, Sunday, same time, 3 p.m. You can tune into our website, which is dareabbas.ca, dareabbas.ca, and you can check the upcoming events, whereby we are updating our all upcoming events and webinars specifically. We are doing it on average every Sunday around same time, 3 p.m. And next Sunday, we are going to have an interesting webinar on learning Arabic as non-Arabic speakers. So I highly recommend to please mark your calendars today and tune in next Sunday, same time, 3 p.m. With that note, I would like to end and conclude. So you all have a good day, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you have dialed in from. Once again, thank you very much. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I'm going to end this webinar, so you all will be